Hello everyone, good evening. This is Manoj, your German coach. In today's session, we are going to learn four important things. One, Nebensatz mit weil. Second, we are going to see we're going to learn the use of doch in how many ways we use doch. Third, we will talk about possessive articles, and then we'll have a little introduction of our chapter number 1 from Netzwerk. Alright, let us start with Nebensatz mit weil. First of all, we need to understand while refers to because. And when we use while, when while is used, the verb in Nebensatz always go in end. For example, I have two sentences. Ich kann heute nicht kommen, ich bin krank. Ich kann heute nicht kommen, ich bin krank. If I want to connect these two sentences using while, it is never going to, the second sentence is never going to remain same. There is going to be the change, and the change is ich kann heute nicht kommen. First we use weil ich krank bin. Here we need to observe that bin was at position number 2 in this sentence, but when it is used with while, it is always in the end. No exception to it. Another sentence. Ich muss morgen früh aufstehen. Ich muss für die Prüfung lernen. Now, as this lesson, this particular section is for A2 learners, so it is considered that the basic understanding of A1 is there, but you may anyhow ask me any question you like. Ich muss morgen früh aufstehen. Ich muss für die Prüfung lernen. Tomorrow I have to wake up early. I have to get up early. I have to learn for the exam. So if I want to connect these two sentences with while, how will I do it? So it's going to be ich muss morgen früh aufstehen, weil ich für die Prüfung lernen muss. Here we can see in this point we see that the verb which was at second place is now in the end. Alright, another example. Stefan muss morgen nach Agra fahren. Er muss seine Oma besuchen. Or let's say er will. Stefan has to go to Agra tomorrow. He wants to visit his grandma. So we will write it like this. Stefan muss morgen nach Agra fahren, weil seine Oma besuchen will. Whatever we have on position number 2 will go to end. And there is no exception to it. Everything. We are going to do a small exercise of while. Here we have to connect the sentences with while. Ich kann nicht in die Schule gehen, ich habe Fieber. Now you may please write down your responses in the chat box if you want. If you wish, you may please write down your responses in the chat box. Response of first sentence. Ich kann nicht in die Schule gehen, ich habe Fieber. How will I frame the sentence? Ich kann nicht in die Schule gehen, weil ich Fieber habe. Peter macht am Samstag eine Party. Er hat Geburtstag. Peter is celebrating a party on Saturday. Er hat Geburtstag. Use while. Peter macht am Samstag eine Party, weil er Geburtstag hat. Martin geht nach Hause. Er ist müde. Martin geht nach Hause, weil er müde ist. Ich trinke keinen Milch. Ich trinke keinen Wein. Ich muss noch Auto fahren. How will I frame sentence? Ich trinke keinen Wein, weil ich Auto fahren muss. Markus darf den Horrorfilm nicht sehen. Er fängt um 24 Uhr an. Markus darf den Horrorfilm nicht sehen, weil er um 24 Uhr anfängt. Whatever verb we have on position number 2 will go in the end. That is how we use while. Now let us talk about the use of doch. How we use doch. How we use doch. 1. Whenever the question is negative, so you can say positive response of a negative question. For example, are you not Stefan? But Stefan says, sorry, I am Stefan. So this situation, this one, we are going to use it as doch. So, bist du nicht Stefan? Doch, ich bin Stefan. Doch ich bin Stefan. Bist du nicht Stefan? Doch ich bin Stefan. That is how we use doch. Another example. Arbeitest du heute nicht? Now I want to say, sorry, I'm working today. Doch ich arbeite. Gehst du nicht nach oder fährst du nicht nach Agra? I want to say no. That means a negative response of a negative question. We use nein. Nicht heute. Nein. If the question is positive, fährst du heute nach Agra? If the question is positive and the response is also positive, yeah. Simple, very simple. But when the question is negative, but the answer is positive, we use doch. That is the only thing which is required. All right. Now, this is our lesson 1 of A2 Netzwerk, where we are going to talk about the Lernziele or the learning objectives, what we are going to learn in this topic, in this chapter. The first one we have Informationen zu Personen verstehen. What do we mean by that? Informationen zu Personen verstehen, to know or to understand the information about people. Über Essen sprechen, to talk over meal. Sich und andere vorstellen, to introduce yourself and others. Eine Bildgeschichte verstehen und wiedergeben, to understand the picture story and to give it and to reiterate it, or you say explain. Etwas begründen, to justify something. Über Gefühle sprechen, to talk about feelings. Vermutungen äußern, to express your opinions, strong opinions. Fragen zu einem Text beantworten, to understand questions about to answer the questions from a text. Ein Restaurant vorstellen, to introduce a restaurant. Wörter mit allen Sinnen lernen, to learn words in all senses. That is our learning objective from this chapter. In grammar, we are going to do possessive article mit dative, doch, which we just learned, reflexive Verben, which we are going to do in coming sessions, and Nebensatz mit weil, which we have covered today. Okay, that's what. Tomorrow, when we are going to connect, we will start with this chapter and few more grammar exercises about this particular chapter. You may please ask any question in the chat box if you have. So tomorrow when we will connect, we will start with this chapter in detail. Till then, keep practicing the use of while and dog.